Have you ever wondered how our actions today might affect the world tomorrow? How does the environment respond to our choices? These are the questions that environmental sciences strive to answer. This interdisciplinary field of study allows us to understand our world, our place in it, and how our actions can shape its future. It helps us grasp the intricate relationship between human beings and their surroundings, exploring the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. That's where environmental sciences come into play. Let's delve into this fascinating field. Environmental science is not just about studying nature. It's about understanding the relationship between living organisms and their environment. The principles of environmental sciences are crucial to this understanding. They serve as the guiding pillars that help us comprehend the complex interactions between various living and non-living components of our environment. Let's delve into them. Firstly, environmental sciences are inherently interdisciplinary. This means they draw from a wide array of academic fields such as biology, geology, chemistry, geography, and social sciences. For instance, biology helps us understand the life processes of organisms. Geology provides insights into Earth's history and its physical structures. Chemistry elucidates the composition and transformations of matter. Geography aids in grasping spatial aspects of environmental phenomena, and social sciences shed light on human behavior toward the environment. Secondly, environmental sciences embrace a systems approach. This implies that our environment is viewed as a system of interrelated parts, where changes in one part can have ripple effects on the others. For example, deforestation can lead to soil erosion, which can in turn affect water quality and biodiversity. Thirdly, environmental sciences underscore the concept of sustainability. They emphasize that our actions today should not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their needs. This principle is crucial in guiding our decisions about resource use and conservation. Lastly, environmental sciences recognize the importance of scale. Environmental issues can be local, regional, or global in nature, and their impacts can vary across different scales. Hence, it's essential to understand the scale at which an environmental issue is occurring to effectively address it. In essence, the principles of environmental sciences help us appreciate the complexity of our environment. They equip us with the knowledge to assess environmental issues from multiple perspectives, enabling us to propose holistic solutions. Understanding these principles can help us make more informed decisions about how we interact with our environment. The scope of environmental sciences is vast and far-reaching. This interdisciplinary field is not just confined to a laboratory or a classroom, but it extends to every facet of our lives, touching upon various sectors of society and industry. One of the major areas where environmental sciences play a pivotal role is policymaking. It's the environmental scientists who provide the data and insights that shape the guidelines and regulations for industries, corporations, and even countries. They help create policies that strike a balance between development and environmental sustainability, ensuring that our actions today do not compromise the future of our planet. Resource management is another arena where the knowledge of environmental sciences is crucial. From water and energy to minerals and biodiversity, effective management of our planet's resources is fundamentally dependent on understanding their intricate interrelationships and impacts. Environmental scientists help us understand how to use these resources judiciously, ensuring minimal waste and maximum efficiency. Conservation efforts, too, are greatly enhanced by environmental sciences. Whether it's preserving endangered species, restoring damaged ecosystems, or managing national parks, the principles of environmental sciences provide the foundation for these endeavors. They help us understand the complex dynamics of ecosystems and the steps required to protect and preserve them. Lastly, let's not forget the role of environmental sciences in conducting environmental impact assessments. Before any major project is undertaken, an assessment is needed to evaluate its potential impact on the environment. This involves forecasting and evaluating the effects of proposed activities on the environment and suggesting ways to mitigate the negative impacts. These are just a few examples. The scope of environmental sciences also extends to areas like climate studies, waste management, pollution control, and many more. Whether it's designing sustainable cities, developing renewable energy technologies, or studying the effects of climate change, the applications of environmental sciences are truly diverse and extensive. The possibilities are endless when you have a deep understanding of environmental sciences. The more we understand, the better equipped we are to make decisions that are not just beneficial to us, but also to the environment that sustains us. Knowledge is power, and in the world of environmental sciences, education and awareness are the keys to that power. Imagine a world where each individual is equipped with a deep understanding of the environment, its processes, and the effects of human actions on it. It's a world where sustainable actions are not an exception, but the norm. This is the potential that environmental education and awareness offer. Environmental education is not just about learning the names of plants or understanding climatic patterns. It's about fostering an appreciation for nature, understanding that we are part of the environment, and recognizing that our well-being is intertwined with the health of our planet. It's about empowering people to make informed decisions, to question and critique, and to innovate for the betterment of our environment. Awareness, on the other hand, is the first step towards making a change. It's about being conscious of the impact of our actions on the environment, understanding the urgency of environmental issues, and realizing that we as individuals and communities have a role to play in addressing them. The importance of environmental education and awareness cannot be overstated. They have the potential to change attitudes and behaviors towards the environment. They can inspire people to reduce, reuse, and recycle, to conserve water and energy, to plant trees, and to advocate for policies that protect the environment. Moreover, environmental education and awareness can lead us to more sustainable actions. They make us realize that we can live fulfilling lives while also respecting the Earth's limits. They can motivate us to choose public transportation over private vehicles, to prefer locally sourced produce over imported goods, to opt for renewable energy sources, and to support businesses that prioritize sustainability. But these changes won't happen overnight. They require consistent efforts, innovative approaches to education and communication, and the collective will to make a difference. With education and awareness, we can make changes that benefit not just us, but our planet as a whole. What is our responsibility towards the environment? This is a question of ethics. Environmental ethics, as the term suggests, is a branch of philosophy that considers the moral relationships between humans and their natural environment. It questions what our responsibilities are towards the environment and how we should treat it. Environmental ethics emerged as a significant field of study in the mid-20th century, as people began to recognize the devastating impacts of industrialization on the planet. It's an area of thought that challenges us to consider the environment as more than just a resource for human consumption. In essence, it seeks to establish a more symbiotic relationship between humans and nature. There are several key principles that underpin environmental ethics. The first is respect for all forms of life. This principle encourages us to value life in all its diversity and complexity. It implies that we should avoid actions that could harm or destroy life in any form. The second principle is sustainability, which refers to the ability of an ecosystem to maintain its essential functions and processes over time. It suggests that we should strive to live in a way that does not deplete the resources that future generations will depend on. The third principle is justice, which requires us to consider the distribution of environmental benefits and burdens. This principle prompts us to think about who bears the costs of environmental damage and who reaps the benefits of environmental preservation. Understanding and adopting these environmental ethics is crucial in today's world. With the ongoing threats of climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution, it has never been more important for us to reflect on our relationship with the environment. By adhering to these ethics, we can guide our behavior in a way that respects our planet and helps ensure its survival for future generations. Our ethics shape our actions, and in the case of the environment, they can shape our future. So we've taken a journey through the world of environmental sciences. We've explored its principles, delved into its scope, and understood the importance of environmental education and awareness. We've also considered the critical role of environmental ethics. To recap, we started with the principles of environmental sciences. Remember, these are the fundamental ideas that guide our understanding of how the environment works. They help us distinguish between natural changes and those induced by human activities. Next, we ventured into the scope of environmental sciences. It's a vast field, encompassing everything from the study of natural resources to the effects of pollution, from the understanding of ecosystems to the impact of climate change. It's a discipline that seeks to understand the intricate web of relationships between humans and their environment. Then we discussed environmental education and awareness. These are the tools that empower us to make informed decisions about our environment. It's not just about learning facts, it's about understanding our role in the environment and how our actions can impact it. Finally, we examined environmental ethics, the moral relationship of human beings to the environment and its non-human contents. It's about respecting all forms of life and recognizing our responsibility to future generations. With this knowledge, you are better equipped to understand and navigate the world around you. Remember, the future of our environment is in our hands.